with Whitney on K103. Jimmy Carter update this morning. Powered by Chris Willis RV in Dexter, Missouri. Good morning, Jimmy. And
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on with Garth Brooks?
Well, he finally opened up his bar.
Ooh.
He's got this big old bar they've been working on in downtown across the street from Tootsie's a while. And it's going to open up on Black Friday, November the 24th. And the only way you can get in it is to win tickets on this streaming app called TuneIn.
Uh-huh.
So that's how they've got that figured. People forget sometimes that he got his master's in marketing at Oklahoma State University. So he totally understands integrated marketing and all. He's smarter than most of the people who are working with him. Here's his bar, and here's this audio streaming app that he's all about. So he ties them together. You know, one's helping the other, and
Yeah.
I don't know that it's the most effective way to do it, but it certainly helps him the most. And I think he'll have no trouble trying to get people to fill up one night for a Garth concert in a bar.
I don't think so. I think it'll be all good.
So I'm sure he will take care of some of us too, but we just hadn't heard. I'm going to ask him, do you have a spot for an old person in there? Because I ain't competing with all these young whippersnappers out there jumping around doing all that. No. One of the fascinating things about country right now is some of these artists, and, you know, Garth is just someone who's been hanging in there and still great. But Zach Bryan, Quitting Time Tour, he just added 19 new dates yesterday. And if you look at what he added, wow, 3 nights at Los Angeles' Crypto.com Arena. That's the old Staples Center. 2 nights at Barclays Center. That's huge in New York City. And 1 night at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Now, his opening acts, who are they? Not who you think. Turnpike Troubadours and Levi Turner.
Oh.
These are all Americana artists.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that he considered himself an Americana artist, but he pretty much swims in the water. Now, to show you how big he has gotten, this is unbelievable. The song I Remember Everything, that's been out for a little while, not everybody's playing it, but it's being purchased or streamed with Kacey Musgraves.
Yeah.
It has made history. It is number 1 on Billboard's Top 100, number 1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, the Hot Rock Songs chart, the Hot Rock and Alternative Songs chart, simultaneously. First song ever in music to do that. That's crazy. And how did he do this? I mean, I've taught this music education thing for a while, and I don't know what blueprint he used to get to where he got, but I can assure you nobody else has ever done it. Isn't that something?
That is something.
And then 1 month, that's actually 1 month from today, the Grammy nominations are out. Guarantee you his name will be in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And then Google, they just, they don't do anything in an orderly. They just, whenever they feel like it, they'll say, okay. So Google reports the last couple of weeks that the phrase country music has been searched a lot. West Virginia is the search that's searching for it the most. America is the country that searched for it the most. What are country fans looking for? They're looking for the lyrics for Maw Maw's House, that song from Thomas Rhett and Morgan Wallen. They're looking, well, they still think that Taylor Swift is country, but the most searched country music artists are Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, Dolly Parton, Zach Bryan, and Luke Combs. Now, Wallen and Combs, of course, Swift, okay. Zach Bryan, obviously now, he's got to be considered among the top 3. And then no current woman in the top 5, but Dolly Parton, who stays current by just doing something all the time. She's always making news. Now, what's the question that Americans are asking, according to Google? Is Toby Keith sick?
Oh.
How old is Toby Keith? Those were the top questions that spiked because of his performance of Don't Let the Old Man In on the People's Choice Awards. So I thought that was kind of interesting from the Google. Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, Zach Bryan, those 3, man, they're Marvel superheroes. Pretty amazing. Okie dokie.
Hey, Jimmy, before I let you go, what is a word you cannot pronounce?
Oh, God, nuclear?
Well, you just...
but I didn't do it right. I don't think nuclear. I used to say nuclear.
It's the R words for me, like burglar.
Burglar.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me.
Nuclear. I used to really screw that one up though somehow. Nuclear. I don't know what I said, but anyway, yes.
Hey, on that note, you have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That is your Jimmy Carter update this morning, powered by Chris Willis RV in Dexter, Missouri. It's Waking Up with Whitney on K103.